Welcome back, YouTubers. This is Congrexes Prime coming at you with another State of Decay 2 How to Approach an Enclave in Nightmare Zone version 2.0. This is actually a continuation from a video I made all about 6 to 7 months ago, guys. So if you have not looked at the initial one, I highly recommend you do. I will put up a link at the very top of the screen right now so you guys can click on it and go see that one first and then come see this one later. Or if you choose to watch this one then entirely, and then at the very end of this video I will also have a actual thumbnail you can click on and go check out the first video, because there's more stuff that I'm going to be talking about in that video about the basics, and this is more kind of like in depth. So let's get the show going, guys. So in this video, we're going to talk about a couple things, but mainly there's going to be 4 tactics that I'm going to implement here. Depending on your play style, these tactics can be applied however you would wish to apply them. So the first one I call full cannon mode. The second one's going to be half cocked. This third one is going to be called full tactics. And the last one is going to be pure sniping. So this first video that you're seeing here basically is going to be the setup to what I call cannon mode. So with cannon mode, what we're going to be worrying about here is just taking on the Enclave pure with pure just raw power. So where you're going to need a full automatic weapon. I'm going to be using a Vector SMG. You're welcome to use whichever automatic weapon you enjoy using. But the most important part about this automatic weapon is make sure you have an advanced weapon break on it, because with that you're going to be able to 2-tap most of the NPCs in this game as long as you hit them in the head. So these boxes that you guys see here, the red boxes, means that those are possible danger areas you want to try to avoid when you make your approach to the enemy enclave. The yellow box, it's normally an entryway. So, and the green arrow is obviously what we're going to be going to right now. So what I do is I park my vehicle and I use that particular wall there as what I like to call a firewall. Now, that firewall is basically a safe zone where you can hang out and not be attacked or blindsided by the enemy NPCs. Now, I want you guys to keep something in mind. The NPCs have been dumbed down or nerfed, as some people would say, since update 21. So this is why I'm making this video, is to give you guys strategies that best suit your playstyle, so you'll be able to tackle down these enclaves however you wish to do it. I am going to tell you that they're not as vicious as they used to be. They do miss a little bit more. They're not going to one shot, one tap you and kill you, like they used to be able to do before update 21. So in my opinion, they're a lot more doable now, especially by yourself. So what am I doing here? Well, I'm using a tactic, right, that the Spartans used in the Battle of Thermopylae. You want to funnel your enemies so their numbers count for nothing. There's 3 of them and there's 1 of you. So what I'm trying to do is funnel them so I can get them to come at me one at a time. Now the NPCs were being real ginger here. They're being real cautious. So what I did here is I opened up this door and I didn't just rush in. So what I'm looking here to see is what he's doing. So I'm looking at the door and he pops his head and I take a shot. Boom, full auto, just released it on his head. I know his partner's going to come and investigate, shoot him in the head. I one tap him. And now the last dude tries to get sexy and does a little Captain Kirk roll and he dies too. So you see, this is what I call full cannon mode. You go in, no scent block, no nothing. You're just going there bare raw power and just go in and take them out. Yeah, as long as you funnel them and as long as you're careful and you don't expose yourself to the enemy before you're ready to fight them, you're going to be fine. This one is what I call half cocked. If you notice, I put a scent block on. There is a window here, but it's a high window, and I didn't see any markers, so that's why I kind of peeked it over there to see if there's any enemies there. And what I'm doing here is I'm waiting for the enemy to come out. Now I already have pre-opened that door for this particular instant. Now this building's very similar to the building that we just did. It's a similar building, but you notice I use a bloater grenade. And what I did there is I'm basically trying to decide if I'm going to shoot or use a bloater grenade. Since I have scent block, I have nothing to worry about at this point. So now look how powerful these bloater grenades are. I just landed a bloater grenade on those 2 guys and they're pretty much jacked. and he turns, the other guy turns, and I think the other guy died as well from the earlier bloater grenade. So I killed two with one bloater grenade. There it is right there. And then this guy just killed with that bloater grenade. So I call this half cocked. I didn't use zombie. When I use zombie, then I call that full tactical, which I'm going to show you guys. Another different building with a different safe zone, and it's going to be dark, which I highly recommend not doing if you're not comfortable being in the dark in this game. I'm comfortable no matter if there's daylight or not. You know, I'm pretty confident that I'm going to be able to get the job done. And if anything, you can always use Z eyes to be able to see better. So what I'm looking at here is basically what I'm going to use as a safe zone. I know the entry point, and I know the windows that I need to stay away from. So this is basically an armory store. So I'm going to use this wall here as my first defense. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a zombie at the door and a zombie near the window. And what I'm waiting for here, I do some scent block, and what I'm waiting for is for the zombies to come in. And what the zombies do to the NPC in this game is kind of crazy. They distract them so they're not constantly aiming at you. So they may take a shot at you, but they're not going to focus on you. The minute they take a shot at you, they're worrying about the zombies that are hitting them, which gives you an opportunity to drop a grenade on them, a bloater grenade, which you can use by getting a chem station. If you guys want more information on how to get these particular items that I'm using, shoot me a comment on the descriptions below here, and leave me a comment and ask me the question. And if I need to go into even deeper depth on how to obtain these weapons and how to craft them, I can show you guys. But let's just say you need a chem station, which is a mod that you can put on your medical facility, and then you'll be able to craft these things by using plague grenades. So what I did there is I threw attempted to throw a bloater grenade in there, and I hit one of the zombies' head, so it kind of hit me a little bit. But what I did is I want to cover the doorway with the gas, so if they decide to go out that way, they get hit by it, and I'll be able to kill him. This guy showed himself explosive to the open, so he was coming at me. It was an easy kill. I see this guy coming as well. I drop a gas bloater grenade in there, and I drop another one. I hit him, so he's down. It's over. That fight's over with, and now I know there's only one more left. He's being chased by zombies, but he does a little fancy roll, and then that's it. See all the zombies there. And now what you do is, to get rid of the zombies, you drop a fuel bomb or a Molotov cocktail in there, and they can't sense you. So this match is pretty much over with. So I'm just going to get rid of the extra zombies, set them on fire, get rid of them, and then that's it. Guys want to pay attention to that mural back there. I never noticed this till recently. There's like an undead horse and an undead dog on top of the horse, which is kind of like kind of makes me wonder if Undead Labs is throwing us a hint there for State of Decay 3, but that's just me speculating. So that's it, man. That's full tactical. Now we're gonna go into a mode called the snipe mode, which is basically that we're gonna get as far as we can from the Enclave. The safest distance, minimum distance you can have an Enclave right now is about 50 meters or so. The Enclaves cannot touch you pretty much at that range, so you're free. You have pretty much free reign to them. So what I'm doing here is I brought my car in there to initialize the Enclave, because unless you get close to the Enclave first, you can't. They won't come out. They won't spawn. They won't show. So you have to run up in there with your car. Use your vehicle. The vehicle will protect you. They're not going to kill you as long as you stay in the vehicle. Now what I did here, if you notice, I parked my vehicle so I can use it as a shield right there, and I came out so they can't see me. And then I popped a scent block before I got out the vehicle, and now I'm just gonna wait for the actual NPCs to come out. And as you guys can see, they're gonna take a couple pot shots at me, and they're not gonna hit me. Look at pay attention to my red bar when they start shooting. They never touch me once, guys. So look, he shot a couple times. See that? Boom, 2, 3 shots at me, and I one tap him, get him down. Of course, it takes more than one to kill him, so I'm going to hit him that time and take him out before he takes another shot. Now, the other 2 guys are rushing in my direction, but they have zombies chasing them. So I was able to take him out, and he's going to continue to blitz forward. I guess he doesn't have a gun. And, well, he ain't going to make it to me. He definitely ain't going to make it to the Queen. The Queen don't play that. But that's full sniper mode, guys, in its simplest form. Elevation is always going to be your friend. That in a nutshell is the 4 tactics that I implement on Enclaves on a regular basis. Some I prefer more than others, depending on the building and the structure. I decide which one I'm going to implement. But when I am on stream, you guys see a lot of cannon mode for sure, every time I engage in Enclave. But guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And if you haven't subbed to my channel already, please do so. It will help me out a great deal. Hopefully this is the video that does it for you and you're like, hey, Prime did it for me right here. This is when I'll give him a sub. If you haven't liked the video, please like the video. And most important, if you have any questions whatsoever about the video or anything that you would like to see in the future, please leave a comment below. I do take my comments seriously. If you watch some of my videos, you will see that I feature some of those comments sometimes as videos. So thank you so much. You guys have a great day and night. Light, love, and peace. Congrexes. Checking out.